Hey everyone, my name is Raindrops, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you are a returning drop, what it do, girl? Today's video is going to be a hair and makeup. I don't think I'm really going to show me applying the wig, but should have got it before. Starting out wrong already. So I'm going to put the picture of this wig, how it originally was when I put it, when I featured this on my channel. I think it's been a year. This wig was longer. I'll insert the picture here. And I just like to repurpose stuff, keep it, that I don't use. And I don't wear my wigs out. I wear them in videos when I've done them. And I hadn't had one on in quite some time. So I also decided to find makeup that I've had here in the house that I have not used. Some of this makeup I have not used in 5 years or more. There's only particular items that I haven't. So I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna apply the wig later, like I said, probably off camera. I just wanted you guys to see the difference from me cutting it. I should have did it on camera, but I told you sometimes I just get like in the moment and then I decide to do something, because I actually did that video for an Instagram reel. So I was like, I'll put it on today. Let's get started. I don't have an old primer from back in the day, but I do have the e.l.f. primer that I have not used in a while. It's been about 6 months. I've used the lotion before because sometimes this is what I'll use to hydrate. And I'm going to try to make this video kind of quick this time, y'all. But yeah, I cleaned that makeup drawer out a couple of years ago, but I kept a few items because at the time when I bought it, it was two of the items anyway were kind of expensive back then. So I decided to keep it, even though I branched off to other makeup. So this is the e.l.f. matte primer. I use primers that are mattifying. I try to use makeup that is mattifying because I have an oily T-zone. This is going to be a neutral look. I know a lot of my looks are. I do a lot of colors as well and fantasy makeup. But today, because of the blonde, I wanted to do something neutral. My next step, I haven't used this in a while and I found it, but I bought this probably like 3 years ago. This is the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Press Powder. It's just in like a neutral white base color. So I just like to go across it with something sharp and make a fine powder out of it. And I'm going to use that to set where I have a lot of the oils. So it's usually here on my brows and my forehead, and then my nose area and my chin. Now I do have old eyebrow pencils, but for some reason I don't like the way they apply. So I'm gonna go ahead and just brush my brows. This one is exactly an old pencil, so I'm gonna see if I can just work with this. It's brown. I don't know, y'all. It feels so hard. I don't like my pencils like that. So I'm going to use the Kiss brow. Yeah, this feels so much better. And I'm not doing a heavy brow because I don't want it dark brown with the blonde hair. Now, I'm going to use to clean up my brows, I am going to still use the Fawn because this was something as well that I used back in the day. So I'm going to use it just to clean up my brows. All right, so my next step is the concealer, so I can let it sit. So this one is the Maybelline Fit Me. I can't see that. You see it's very small. I can't see that, so I don't know the shade, but I know it's light as fuck. So I'm gonna mix it. And I told y'all I don't like bright under eyes, so for sure I'm going to mix it. But I didn't have a shade lighter than this in this brand. You guys see me use this before. I don't use it regularly because I use this and you don't have to mix anything with it. But I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. And I'm just gonna put it right beside it. And then I'm gonna let that sit. My next step afterwards is the foundation. Now, I have these two. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. I'm mad because it's not matte. And the only other mattes that I have that I haven't used in a while, I did this before, was the CoverGirl. I could just use the Revlon Color Stay. I have not used this in a while. This has more of an orangey undertone. All of these do. This one is just a tad bit lighter, but this one is really orangey, and I feel like I'm just gonna do the Revlon Color Stay. This one is combination to oily skin. So I'm gonna use, oh, it's really orange. I'm gonna use a little bit. I cannot wait to see how this comes out. Oh, it's so orange. And I think that's one of the reasons that I broke off as well from using Maybelline and L'Oreal products, because they're so orange based. I was trying to use as little as possible, but I need more. What? It's giving Oompa Loompa. It's giving that orange man that used to be in Office. But it's kind of blending in with my skin, so So let me go ahead now and finish. And I'm going to take a little bit of the L'Oreal and Cocoa. And to contour, because back then I did not have a contouring palette. What did I do? I started out using the beauty supply store eyeshadows palettes, and it was always Nicka K. I told y'all Nicka K came through for your girl when I first started, and I love her products. This is the 23 Perfect 23 matte palette. So for my contour, I think it was this one, between this one and this one. So I'm going to mix them both and contour with.
Oh yeah, baby I'm falling for, baby I'm falling for you.
I'm taking this shade here to go along my forehead. And then the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is blend out the concealer. Yeah, I'm sitting here secretly tripping. So y'all, this is just gonna be a blast from the past when y'all see this. I bought this. I know I have not used this in 6 years plus, and it's so full, and I never really used this one. This is the Ben Nye Luxury Powder and the Ben Nye and Topaz. Y'all, if y'all used to use this from back in the day, please leave that down in the comment. Before all these other setting powders, everybody was calling on Ben Nye. So I'm going to mix them. I think this one was like banana, and then the darker one is Topaz. So I'm gonna pour a little bit of each into the top and kind of mix it. I'm going in with my damp sponge. Y'all. Oh, look how that's set. Yo, I am impressed. And then I'm gonna go in with to set the rest of my face, my pressed powder. I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte. This is also in a lot of makeup gurus, makeup artists' arsenal, and I kept mine. This is the shade 360. So I'm going to break that up as well, like it's a loose, kind of fine powder. And I'm going to use my sponge that's already damp. Let's see. Y'all, this is not looking too bad. Let me finish blending this out.
Sipping on that lean, careful with my team. Sipping on that lean, careful with. I said I'm sipping on that lean, careful with my
Eyeshadow. I'm still gonna use that Nika K23 palette, but I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Maybelline. And again, this is a matte concealer. And now I'm gonna go in with the Nika K23 eyeshadow palette. And this is a neutral look, so I'm going in with this shade here for basically my outer V into my transition. And then I'm going in I'm gonna go in with this shade here, like into the transition to blend it out.
Just a little more.
And to deepen that up a little bit more, I'm going in with this brown here. Next, I am going in with this shade here for my lid color. But I'm going to cut my crease first. So to set my brow bone, I'm just gonna dip back into the Ben Nye that I mixed together and set the brow area. So now I'm going in, I don't have like an old eyeliner. I have pencils, but it's not gonna give me the same effect. So I'm just gonna use the Maybelline Studio Eye Gel and create a wing. I'm gonna go into the lower lash line with this. And then to smoke it out a little bit more, I'm going in with this same color that I use for the contour. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is apply my lashes off camera. Okay, y'all, the lashes are on. Again, I didn't have any. The brand that I used to use when I first started back in 2015 were the Cherry Blossoms. I don't have those. So I went with the brand that I use now is La Flare. It's a beauty supply store brand. So I'm just gonna go back in with the e.l.f. brick and give myself a little color. And it seems like I'm putting on a lot, but I'm not. I'm just building it up. It's better to build up than to go in heavy-handed and then, you know, trying to tone it down afterwards. You can tone it down. You'll just take your foundation brush or sponge when you applied it and go over top. The next thing I'm going to do is highlight. And I have not, I'm mad because this broke when I got it. The palette is so pretty. So pretty. I use it as highlighting. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation palette, and it is a highlighting palette. So I'm trying not, because one of the colors were broken. And there's a trick to fix your eyeshadow palette when you do this. I just can't remember if it was the alcohol or the micellar water. I can't remember, but nevertheless, I'm going to use it, and I'm going in with this gold shade here. So I am just going to take my water bottle and wet my brush. I think I'm going to mix these two. This here, if you can see it, and the gold. Oh, I forgot how pretty this was. And did you guys notice that I did not have to dip my brush back? It literally was enough on here. And then I'm about to break it some more. Then the last thing that I need to do is lips. I'm gonna line my lips I need a brown. So I'm gonna go back in with the Kiss that I did for my brows and use that. I'm gonna take, I haven't used this in a while, I'm gonna take this brown from the Velveteen Nika K, and I think, yeah, this is Sweet Chocolate. And, ooh, I don't know if I want to. I kind of just like this lip. I think I'm going to do a little tiny bit of the Maybelline in the center. Yes. So now I'm going to go ahead, change my top and apply my wig and come back to you guys on camera. Okay guys, this is the completed look. And I love the layers that I cut in here into the wig, and then I did a little bang because this wig originally came in a middle part, as you guys saw, but you can shift it for your side parts. I'm a right side part girl, but because I had done that look as well, I wanted to change the whole thing up completely, and here we are. I've only had this dress on once. My mother-in-law had got married back in 2018, and I had this dress on one time, so I thought I'd put this together, and it really came out nice, y'all. I really love the makeup. I have no clue what the expiration date would have been on these, but everything worked out pretty well, all the way down to the foundation. Even though it was orangey, just adding in your contour and your highlight can fix a lot of issues, along with the pressed powder, so everything blended in perfectly with my skin. I love the whole look. I hope you guys like it as well. If you're new here, please go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. Leave a like. It helps to get my video into the algorithm so more people can see it. Leave a comment. Conversation is everything, so let's get to know each other. Let me know what old products that you have, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section down below. If you still use it, if you keep it just in case, or you're a product junkie, don't throw anything away, let me know. And also share the video, because sharing is caring. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Peace.